Hey everybody, how's it going today? Welcome back. My name is Brad Smith. It's so good to see you guys again. Thank you for being here. If you guys caught me last time, we worked on how to draw a human face, and I taught you the structure and all the rules on how to do that. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I highly recommend checking out that previous video. If you have seen it already, we're going to get started today, and I'm going to teach you how to bend all those rules and even break some of the rules, and we can draw some fun cartoons based on the previous video that we did. So if you are ready, let's get started. Here we go. What I want to do, I'm going to create a duplicate right here, hide one layer. This is why I'm working on an iPad. I want to shrink these and put it up here. And so instead of having an egg shape for a head, when we start getting into cartooning and exaggerating people's features, um, you can use anything like squares or rectangles. You can make the rectangle sideways, and we can even have a big circle and then a bigger circle underneath it. And we'll kind of shape these a little bit as we go. They don't need to be, when you're making cartoons, they don't need to be the normal thing all the time. Um, you can even make it triangles. The other thing too, let's not split it down the middle like we've been doing. We can, and it's fun and it's easy, but some people have really large noses, and some people have really tiny eyes. And so our job as illustrators is to exaggerate those features. And so take it with this, for instance. We can make the eyes start up here. Let's actually go even crazier. Let's make the eyebrows start up here, the eyes start here, and we're going to make the nose down here and the mouth up here. And again, we're bending rules and we're breaking rules. So my ears don't have to go be this big. That looks weird. I'm almost breaking the rule by doing that. We don't necessarily want to break it. So we're going to put the ears right here because that looks good. Let's do what looks good. We're not going to make the neck out here. It looks like he's super muscular. We're going to make him scrawny, and we're going to make the neck down here. The nose can be any shape you want. It can look like this. It can be a line like this. Depends what you want it to look like. It can come in just like a normal nose, but it can come back out. That's what I'm going to do right now. And I'm going to give him really big eyebrows. I often do the eyebrows first for some reason, and then I have to change it later to make it work. We're going to do eyebrows like this, and we'll keep them bald. That's fine. And then I'm going to make the eyes even taller than what I said. We're going to make it go up here. And eyes don't have to be what I told you, almond shape. They can be circles, they can be dots, they can be anything like that. Exaggeration in expressions all come later. I'll do my best to not really go through there. But some people have bags under their eyes. Maybe this guy does. His nostrils could be really long. And then a guy's mouth, I usually just draw a bottom lip. Sometimes I'll put the line here. That's one of my characters that I just made. Move on. I'm gonna make it a little bit rounder on the bottom, but keep that boxy shape. So we're gonna move this over so I have more room. If you see somebody, if you're looking at somebody, you're out at a coffee shop, you're out, I don't know, um, at a fast food place and you're drawing people, um, 10 feet away is my rule. If they're 10 feet away, they're up for grabs to drawing. I usually don't try to show people that I'm drawing them. Um, this this shape would be good for a kid's head. It could be good for just an old person. Bigger ears usually mean older. Bigger nose usually means they're older. Smaller nose, smaller ears usually mean they're younger. So let's make a person with big nose, big ears, and make sure you're consistent though. And then I'm gonna put his eyes close together and small. He's an old person. And again, we're not making fun. We're trying to find as many differences as possible that we can make. We're trying to have fun, but we're not making fun. A lot of people think that this is about making fun of people, and yeah, sometimes you do. Like sometimes you can, I guess, but that's not what this is about. That's not what character design is. And so this guy here, um, I'm gonna make this a little bit higher because there's something called tangents that we just want to avoid. And a tangent, I wasn't going to get into any of that, but is where my smile meets my nose, where you can't tell the difference between the two. Um, Another tangent would be like this tangent here because it's intersecting with the bill of the hat as well as his head. And this is a tangent here because it's practically connecting the two. You'll get into more of that later, or we will at another time. Um, since he's old, cheeks usually droop, and so we could make cheeks droop, and we could even make chin droop. Again, we're having some fun, and because it's a head, I'm going to change it to being a little bit more round, and maybe he has hair coming out like this. And he's bald on top. And let's go crazy and give him some glasses. So what are we doing? We're taking a rectangle and we are applying what we've learned here to cartoons, to just basic shapes. So we used a rectangle, a circle, over um, overlapping squares, half circles, and then some other lines to make it work. but we're keeping the same. Change colors. The same principles that we learned: eye line, eyebrow line, nose line, mouth line. And in this one, the eyebrows are here, but we made the ears. Well, on this one, it's basically the same. The ears are a bit as tall or just a little bit under. Eyebrows or eyes. This one is a 3/4 view. That's what I saw when I first did it. So let's keep to that. I'm going to make it pretty basic. It's right here. We're going to make a big nose. Mostly a circle. And now we have a kind of a bean shape. This is a standard shape for drawing cartoons. This is a built-in cheek, and this is a built-in eyebrow line. Eyebrows can now go all the way up to here. Nose can come all the way, nose is going to be down here, and it wraps around. And it's going to make an ear probably about this big. That's kind of how I did that. So I'm bending rules. I hope you guys can see that. I'm bending rules. And I'm going to use circles. This is just like my normal style that I would draw in. I would probably make the eyes a bit closer. And then I'm going to make the mouth closer to the nose. I usually do. I could make it down here. It's just I'm going to have to create a chin if I do, which isn't bad. And I like really big, bushy eyebrows. I usually draw it a lot. I don't know why. And then just drawing hair is just for characters is easier. Draw whatever you want. Remember, keeping to the rules though. I don't know if I went over that. Hairline, it comes out to about here and back in. Comes down, up, over. Easier to just draw a guy. So we're keeping to those rules. It comes out, and his hair is just messy for the day. That's okay. Neck is going to come out here, and it's also going to come out here. His head is wider at the bottom, so I'm going to make sure that that head stays up pretty well. Give this guy kind of a beard mustache. So that's how I draw cartoons, how I take the basic idea of this and I turn it into cartoons here. I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, there's books that I'll put down a list of books down in the description that I recommend. I don't want to hurry and rush through that. I want to make sure I give you guys some really good books that I have and that I know of. And so my book recommendations, I'll have like a list of 5 books or so that I really enjoy, and I'll put those in the description and give those to you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for drawing with me. I hope you guys learned a lot. I hope I didn't rush through anything. And I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Again, I'm on social media. Please follow me. connect with me, comment, direct message me, anything like that. I'll answer you guys. I really enjoyed showing you a little bit about drawing the face and drawing some cartoons. Okay, and that's part two of the video. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys coming out to draw with me. My name is Brad Smith, and you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, or X, and YouTube. I'm at Brad Smith Draws. And yeah, I'd be happy to hear from you. Like and subscribe to me, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this video and this channel. Um, yeah, you guys are awesome. I hope you guys learned a lot. Again, thank you so much. My name is Brad Smith with Abound Illustrators. Thanks, guys.